welcome back, guys, to the RD Reviews. Now, of course, in this segment, we talk about debuts, we talk about rookie groups, we talk about duos, solo artists that are new to themselves in the industry, and basically if they have been in the industry for 1 to 2 years, then we talk about them here in the RD Reviews. And today we're going to talk about a girl group that are very new to me. I have not heard of them. In fact, I even haven't seen their survival show at all. We are going to talk about the rookie girl group UNIS. Like I said, this girl group, new to me. Didn't see their show. They're an 8-member girl group that were formed by Universe Ticket, I believe, and never watched it, which is kind of unfamiliar to me just because I always see survival shows. I didn't know that this show even existed until I actually researched to see, which rookie group, which, debut that I want to, review and whatnot. And then this came up a lot because it had a lot of views for their latest comeback. I was going in blind when it came to this. It was just all new to me, new girl group. So yes, this girl group have come back. Now, of course, it's not a debut song, it's their comeback song, their first single comeback song, and their rocking title track, Curious. So, let's see if this girl group makes me curious to know more about, or will I just move on? You see, I'm doing this thing now where I, incorporate the title track sometimes to the thing, because I think it will be, a lot funnier in that kind of way. I was curious.
Do me a favor, shut the fuck up.
So the MV, pretty simple storyline if anything. Basically, these girls are Gen Z princesses, that's the whole theme of it, and they want to be the one. So in this music video, they're breaking out of their bubble, because they're inside, they're basically trapped in this, what society wants them to be. And so I believe and I assume that the librarian looking as woman, is basically like society telling them like you have to do this and have to do that, even though they're like, I think it's like the waitress or the server.
Here's your lollipop.
At that moment when you're like scrolling to the crushes, your Instagram and whatnot, and all of a sudden you accidentally, like something, and then so your heart drops into your anus, and then you all of a sudden, oh shit. And then you basically, you have to delete you have to block them. And ever happened to you? Huh?
La la la.
What the? So for little examples, of course, we had Nana, and yes, I learned that name because it was really easy to learn. So basically, she's making a bold statement, right? She's making a bold statement of basically just being, the new face, the new logo of Columbia Pictures / Sony, movie company. The only thing that kind of made this music video intense is the many visual effects in this music video, which I'm not saying is bad. I'm not saying visual effects are bad. Music videos can have visual effects, but this had so many that it distracted me, because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, they're trying to be the one, so all these visual effects have to have a meaning, right? It can't just be, kind of random stuff, So, in my mind, in my crazy, detective mind, I have to know what each little thing is, and it was way too much, but I got some of it. Big sneaker, stepping into the new world, who the f knows? Big teddy bear with a shirt saying, next chapter, I want to be the one. Maybe meaning they are the next 5th gen K-pop girl group. And that's basically all I got. The song is very rock themed, like heavy electric guitar. It kind of reminded me of Dreamcatcher because how they do their songs whenever they come back. It's always like this rocking theme, but like they're known for that. You know, they're known to come back with like rock themes and just like intense guitar instrumentals and just like anime themes that are basically meant for anime. This song isn't bad. Like it felt promising in the intro of it with like this heavy guitar comes like it's just all of a sudden you're like okay, and then all of a sudden, you know, during like the pre-chorus and stuff like that, it's just it goes away into this just basically just like beats and stuff like that. And it's like it kind of takes away from this like intense instrumental. I wish that this electric guitars and like rock thing stayed through the whole thing, because it felt more right for that, instead of just letting that fade away and then coming back, and then letting it fade away and then coming back, because it was basically like two different songs. When the electric guitar is like okay, one song, and then when that faded away, it's like a different total basic, you know, generic type of song that you will give to a rookie group basically. Back then I would have said, oh, it's so simple, it's just hand movement, you know, whatever and whatnot, you know. But till this very day, I am still trying to learn Nayeon's pop dance, little hand movements. I still I still can't. A lot of hand movements, but intense hand movements at that. So when it came to this dance, I enjoy that. I can tell they put a lot of effort in this dance because they're all in sync, and then they do some roll-ups as well. I did see some whacking dance moves as well as some voguing dance moves, which that made it 100% better, because that in itself, it's still difficult, and it's nice just to see basically, you know, these, you know, new generation, just basically those old school dance moves into, you know, this modern day stuff. Also, I love that little cute snip snap dance move when they're like okay, next in transition. So overall, what do I think about this girl group that I simply am jumping in blind into? I think they're promising. That being said, this comeback is something that, you know, the music video was okay, had a good lesson to be learned there about being, you know, of not sticking to these rules of society, if anything, right? The song was okay. I just wish that it just basically kept the whole electric theme, rock and roll, throughout the whole song instead of becoming two different songs. The dance is the only thing that kind of made this worthwhile, and the hand movements, the whacking, the voguing, you know, everything about the dance just absolutely was amazing, very stunning for especially this age group of girls that are pretty young, and just reliving, you know, all these old classic moves. And not only that, but putting hard work and just being in sync through all this, because it's not easy, especially if one person gets it wrong with their hand movements. You can spot it right away. So them doing that absolutely was stunning. That being said, Editor Paul, what did this comeback get?
This comeback gets a 7 out of 10. Comeback approved. But wouldn't put on playlist.
That does it for the RD reviews. Now, of course, if you want to see the last RD reviews, it'd be on top here, the link here. Of course, subscribe to the channel, like this video, put a comment down below, ask basically your opinion on this comeback, on this new girl group. What do you think about them? Do you want to see more of them? Do you want to have me talk about, you know, more of them and stuff like that? But other than that, of course, I'll keep coming back with this RD review segment, as well as my main segment, which is the K-pop Dayback show. And of course, I'll start thinking of new shows once this, you know, the channel kind of blows up a little more and more. And yeah, guys, stay safe there. A lot of shit has been happening in this world. I live in Connecticut, and that's all I'm gonna say. But there has been a flooding yesterday. Thank God it's nowhere near where I live, but it's still in the city that I live. No, sorry, in the state that I live. And it's so new to Connecticut to have that much flooding, as well as I hear North Carolina there's like a hurricane or tornado. It's just this world. Just stay safe, guys. Stay safe. I love you guys.
Here's your lollipop.